Assalamualaikum, a very good day. Today we will discuss about interest rate equivalence, part B, based on this module 11. This is the overall context that we will discuss. We start with starting from the verifying and analyze the engineering economics based on interest rate equivalent, simple interest, compound, single payment, uniform series, either sinking or compound amount, capital recovery, uniform series or uniform gradients, and after that we will discuss on how we want to use the table guide to calculate the compound interest. Previously we learned about the single payment. We pay only one time, but now let's see the second method of payment that we can calculate by using the compound interest. We call this as uniform payment. Why is this uniform payment compared to the simple payment? This uniform payment means that we pay each year, first year, second year, third year, fourth year, up until n years. Okay, we pay every year, not a single payment, but we pay every year. There is two kind of uniform payment: uniform series sinking fund. Second one is uniform series compound amount, or we call it as annuity. Let's see the example there. Okay, this example for the uniform payment here. We make an annually saving 1,300 ringgit here every year from year 0, year 1, year 2 up until 4th year here. And then we want to find out what happened to our money after 4 years with 17% of interest rate here. Okay, we want to find out what happened after 4 years to our saving 1,300 ringgit each year. So the calculation will become a new formula here. Finding F when we knew the A, finding F here when you knew the A, this is our A here, per annum here, equivalent to A multiplied by 1 plus I interest rate, power of N, minus the 1, divided by I interest here. So if we insert, okay, if we insert all of our value here, we will see that, okay, we will see that 1,300 ringgit is here, okay, and then 17%, okay, and also here 17% here. Right, and then after that we'll see that after 4 years our money will become 6,600 ringgit. If we use the simple interest, okay, the simple interest, our money is only 5,200 ringgit in 4 years. A lot, okay, a lot of advantage for this uniform payment based on the compound interest compared to our simple payment, simple interest. Let's say another example based on our uniform payment here. When we want to find our future value here, let's see, we make a saving consistently annually 2,400 ringgit here in our bank, and we want to find out after 4 years how much money that we are saving in the future. So equivalent to this finding F when we knew the A is equivalent to 2,400 ringgit here, 2,400 ringgit here, multiplied by 1 plus 0.07. 0.07 is come from our 7% of our interest rates here at power of 4 here and years here, minus the 1, divided by 0.07. Okay, this is 7% of interest rate. We will see that our future value will become 10,655 ringgit. Okay, if there is no compound, our calculation will become only 9,600 ringgit, almost 1,000 difference in 4 years time. Okay, another example that we can calculate by finding A using this uniform payment is if we are offered, for example here, 17% of interest rates here, 17% of interest rates here, how much money, okay, that will be accumulated to 12,000 in 7 years. How much money that you need to save every year. So if we calculate back, we call this as finding A. Okay, finding A. When you knew the F, this is our F here. Okay, this is our F, 12,000. Here are 0.17. This is our 17% interest rate here. And then you will see that we are required to save 1,020 ringgit every year. So that after 7 years, our money will become 12,000. Let's see another example. When we use this uniform payment, we want to find A. So with interest rates of 7% here, 7% by our banking institution, how many should we save every month or every year here, so that in 5 years our money will accumulate to 20,000. Okay, we use the same equation here, finding A when you knew the F, 20,000. Okay, multiple by 0.07% of interest rate here, divide by 1 plus 0.07 here, at power of n 5 years here, minus the 1 here. We'll see that our A, okay, our A over F here is 3,500 ringgit yearly, equivalent to 292 ringgit monthly we need to save. So without compounding, instead of 20,000, we just having around 17,500 ringgit. Okay, based on this uniform payment, we also can use the parameter of P, present use of money, to find something, to find our F, to find our A here. We call this as capital recovery amortizations here. We also can finding P from our A value here. We call those as uniform series present worth of annuity here. Let's see the next example based on this uniform payment to find the P based on our annual worth of money. With 17% of annual interest rates, how much we need to save today to get 400 ringgit annually as your dividend in 5 years? Okay, how much money that we need to save first, so that after a few years we will consistently getting paid 400 every year, 400 ringgit. So the solution is based on finding P here. When we know the A, this is our A, okay, we're getting paid 400 here, equivalent to A multiplied by 1 plus I power of n, minus the 1 here, divided by I multiplied by 1 plus I power of n here, and then we insert all of our value, okay, all of our value here, 400 here, okay, and then 70% here, okay, 70% here, 20% here, okay, and yes here, okay, and yes also here, and then you'll see that our equivalent money here should be 1,279 ringgit. It means that we must having 1,279 ringgit here, so that after second years with 17% of interest rate, we will getting paid 400 every year, and without compounding, instead of 1,200, we are required to having 2,352 ringgit to getting paid 400 ringgit every year. Another example that we can use this uniform payment here is finding P. Okay, when we know the interest rate. Let's see the example. We're having the 7% of annual interest rate, and then how much money that we need to save today so that we can get consistently 4,000 getting paid annually as our dividend in 20 years. For example, after we are getting retired here, okay, how much money that we need to save first so that we can make getting paid here every year 4,000 here. Okay, what happened here? So our solution here is based on finding P when you knew the A here. So the A is 4,000 here, 4,000 here at 7%. Okay, 7% of interest rate here. 20 years of dividends here, 20 years of dividends here, and then you will see that we need, okay, we need 42,346 ringgit here, so that we will consistently getting paid with 7% of interest rate. Let's say an example here with 7% of annual interest rate. How much money that we need to save today so that we will consistently getting paid 4,000, okay, in 20 years after we getting retired. So how much money that we need to pay? We need to have a saving here in 20 years. So the solution here is uh, finding P when we know the A here, and then we will see that in 20 years time we should have 508,162 ringgit in our saving here, so that we will getting paid 4,000 consistently monthly, 500,000